And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Jordan Montgomery. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch, 6:15.
The 1-0. Called strike right there. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And he deals. And another ball. That clips a corner. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Batting third.
Ian Happ up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch just misses.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
There's one on to Goldschmidt. That's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back here at the ballpark, and starting this one, Adrian Sampson. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Tommy Edman at the plate. The wind to kick the pitch. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Brendan Donovan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And first offering is fouled off. Donovan, the runner at second with one away. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. And now the 0-1. There's the strike.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can still...
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And now, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
Montgomery back to work. That's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground. He takes it on his own. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Trey Mancini now. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
1 and 2.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter now, Matt Mervis. 0-1. The pitch. And that one missing low. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Check swing went around. Slider right there. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Davis makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Nolan Gorman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2 stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
And now it's Juan Yepez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in St. Louis, here's Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan
Montgomery, a tall lefty, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season and fouled off. Up the middle, Edman. And Gomes is retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Brennan Davis. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. The next pitch misses. 1-1. There's a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2. Base hit, center field. One down. Here's David Bodie. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. First offering misses the mark. Bodie goes 6'1", 29 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Davis, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Over to first, and he saves. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. And there's ball 4. Here's Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now the lefty. And that one off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Seiya Suzuki on deck for the Cubs. The pitch. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Outside. Next pitch is outside, and the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out to short. They take the force out. Out number 3. Cubs strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Tyler O'Neill. Sampson back to work. Just missed. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Next offering upstairs.
Well, what's impressive for me with Tyler O'Neill is just the athleticism. You talk about that frame, and yeah, he is a muscle-bound player, but he's also flexible. So you see him do some things, hitting, can go the opposite field, plays a Gold Glove caliber left field. So, yeah, don't be fooled by the big muscles.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. And out of here. That fires up the home crowd, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Swings through that one. 0-1. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
And the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And a pitch.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
One down, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Edman on third. Donovan at first. One gone. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is upstairs. Ball two.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won around.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In there for strike one. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Two outs. Popped up. And that will drop foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch is popped up. Mancini settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ian Happ. The pitch. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. The punch out there. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 16.
So up next, Patrick Wisdom. Grounded out his first time up. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 12th of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike one.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boog, that barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And one more thing about that power, it was on display early in his career. Homered in 8 of his first 10 starts in the majors.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Next pitch is downstairs. In the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Matt Mervis. Caught looking his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. That one down the line. Goldie steps on the bag. That's the 3rd out. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it.
And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. The right-hander back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The pitch. This one popped up right side. Suzuki running hard for it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan
Here's Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and it's 1-0. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Juan Yepez getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Gorman leads off first with 1 away. And that's outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Kicks and deals. And now it's even up.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Two now. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he deals. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. To third, and he can't come up with it. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4, all tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's Yan Gomes. The wind and the pitch. That's a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.